Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good night. You're back here with season 4 of that, man. This is Mike, aka Michael, whatever you like to call me. We just blessed to be back here, and I'm joined by some talented individuals, starting with
Bree. What up, guys? It's your girl YB, also known as your fly ass auntie.
Beautiful.
Get me. I don't know what else to say.
who else we got here? We got a talented individual right here, the cameraman. We'll go, so introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? It's cameraman Chris back at it like a.
Cracker.
No, we're not gonna say that because that destroyed our communities.
Ooh,
That's true. That's true.
All right.
Go ahead, P. Say what you got to say.
You know, DJ P Swag, New Year, New P.
For sure.
It's the same nigga.
And then we got after,
It's the same.
and then after P, we have at the P.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Mary. Don't know who I am, now you know.
Facts. So bringing in 2021 and bringing in season 4, we just kind of want to adjust and talk about what we expect in 2021. Now this is a broad topic, but it's gonna give a lot of dialogue for y'all. So just going into 2021, I'll start off with what do y'all expect as far as 2021? And for myself, just going straight into it, I think 2020 we got a lot of good music. But what 2020 showed me is that I missed concerts and festivals more than I thought I did. So like to get back in person with people that we listen to is huge because we listen to music, we love it. I've got a lot of new artists that I like, but for me to solidify, I need them in person. For example, like Playboy Cardi, I didn't like him till I seen him live. And now I'm like, oh,
He's still trash.
okay.
live.
You think
I
so?
love him live.
You think so?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I seen him live and I said, this nigga has more hits than I registered in my mind. And for the fact of his performance is not I'm finna rap the whole song, but I know that I have a crowd that's gonna raise to this song.
That's not like.
And at the same time that we're recording it, I'll let y'all know the Kansas City Chiefs are playing. Y'all know what the Kansas City Chiefs are. They're the best team in the league. If they lose today, then now it's a fucking G League playoffs.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? But back to what Bree said. Bree, why do you feel like, what are you expecting in 21 going off what I said about Playboy? Because I feel like Playboy, listening to people live, like even, for example, I sent y'all a little Tekka this week. I never liked that nigga. But I watched him at his Rolling Loud performance he was talking about, and I loved it. I said, this nigga, I started going from there. I listened to interviews, and like when I hear interviews of artists and hearing them just talk, like Lil Tekka's very down to earth. Like, he's like, I never had this, I don't do shooting niggas, I don't do gang shit, but this is what I know people listen to. I give it to him, but I never let nobody disrespect where I come from. And I like that. He's young, but I like him just off that. You know, his music may not be exactly what I relate to, but I can pick out certain songs that keep me interested in Lil Tekka because he has this. I never gave him no time. Like him, Juice WRLD, I never gave them niggas time. I gave Juice WRLD time because unfortunately he passed away. And I'm like, damn, he has it. Like he was nice. Lil Tekka was associated with Juice WRLD. I heard the song for both of them, and I came back to Lil Tekka and I was like, damn, this nigga has it.
Associated Lil Tekka with like Polo G.
Yeah, and I never liked
Polo
any of
not
them.
even close.
Exactly.
No, you tripped.
I know I was tripping.
That goes stupid song.
Yeah, I know now that I was tripping, but
With Polo G. I think Lil Tekka and like. One of them other niggas.
it was a couple niggas like they're in that same lane. Like my little brother, he loves them. Like Kobe, he's 18 years old. He loves them niggas, and I'm like, I don't understand why because they don't relate to us. We're not young anymore.
But I'm saying like Polo G and like Lil Tekka, they aren't like a Juice WRLD or like a.
They're not.
Lil Xan or whoever.
They're their own person.
For the lack of a better term, they're gangster rappers.
Facts.
That's what they are.
But look,
like
have
King
you-
Von and all of them, they all the same. That's the same sound. So I didn't put
You know
Juice WRLD in the
the
same category.
when they do like the verify where they write their lyrics and they explain.
Yeah, they talk about it.
I saw Lil Tekka's and just hearing him talk, he's a very naive, but he's a very genuine person. Like he's naive because he has an experience we've experienced. He ain't gone to college. He had experience being broke when you when you live in an apartment and you have to pay and you have nothing else. Like you have to figure out how to manage it. We've been through that.
Well, you don't gotta go. College. You don't gotta go to college.
I know you don't, but you have an experience being an adult where you don't have it.
Right.
And you still have to pay for this.
Perhaps.
He has. He said that's why I only mentioned because he said it. And for him to be like, I never knew where he was coming from. I didn't know because like looking at if you seen Lil Tekka, you understand. Like if I seen him first, like off the bat, I wouldn't think he's from where he says he's from. And he's like in his interview, he was like, "Yo, I'm not from this, but I know people are like this." He's like, if you come up to me, you're like, "Oh, this nigga no gangster rapper." Duh, I didn't mean to be a gangster rapper, but this is what, like Future, kind of like Future doesn't do promethazine and shit like that.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
They used to.
And that was
But
recent.
still, yeah.
'Cause I was just
Well,
gonna,
it's
I was just
recent.
gonna say, how do you feel about? I mean, yes, he's genuine by saying he doesn't.
Yeah.
Do it, but he's still rapping
Like
about some
him-
fake shit and perpetuating fake
Yeah,
shit.
like he knows what sells. And you know he's not in it no more. he ain't gonna remove himself from it completely.
I mean, perhaps, but true. But the big thing about it is like this is what people lived, and that's why we tolerate it because they were
Facts.
just telling their own stories. But he telling this shit that's not glamorous,
Facts.
and he's not even living it. Like, how do you? I don't know how I feel about that.
So, okay, let's remove me from the picture. What are you in 2021? What are you excited about? All of you. I want you to let's start with you, Bree, if you have it, and go down the line of what you're excited for, what you kind of hope for going 2021.
I feel like overall, I don't know. I just feel like everything like this year. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of healing. That's what I'm gonna say because we were in a pandemic, so I feel like mentally.
Let's go! Let's go! The boys won with Chad. Let's go! Chiefs!
Did we win?
Yes, we won.
Oh, baby!
Chad
Chiefs
fucking
Kingdom.
baby. Let's go! I'm
Let's
excited.
go.
I didn't think he
Get
could
the
do it. I'm
CD.
sorry, Bree. I didn't think he could do it.
Okay.
I didn't think he could do
to
it.
the podcast. Sorry for
Let's
the
go! We back, baby. Let's go!
Okay. We good?
Yeah, Sunday fun day after you get done.
All right.
Oh, sorry for
Now what I was gonna say was I feel like this year will be filled with a lot of healing. I was saying like mentally and physically. I just feel like 2020 we just suffered all year long, and I definitely think like whether it be politically with getting a new president and new VP that will hopefully fix the pandemic, and then the economy collapse. That's what I'm trying to say. Basically, I just think everything that went wrong in 2020 we gonna make right in 2021. And then in terms of music, I feel like a lot of artists took back seats because they weren't able to really promote and like touring and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of people were just waiting to release into the world, open back up. So I think artists like, I know my girl SZA. She will definitely be dropping something this year because
Yeah,
she
she-
literally
no.
tweeted that
She
she
going
just put
nuts.
like a bow on her album. So she made her finishing touches. So hopefully, I think TDE will release some shit that I'm very excited about. And with that being said, I hope Baby Keem, please come out wherever you are. And please release some more shit.
Is Baby Keem TDE or just his cousin?
I don't think that
He's
is.
it's a different label. Is it PG or something like that? It's under Kendrick Lamar, but it's not TDE. It's P. I think it's PG. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, it's okay.
Under Rock Nation.
Yeah, it's like a P. It's a different. It's separate because him and Kendrick have created this own label that you can tell. Keem doesn't fit the TDE. He doesn't fit, but
You
he
don't
still. I don't think he fits because
No, I don't think
Wow.
so.
when I listen to Keem, like now that we all have kind of come in at the same time, Keem doesn't necessarily fit TDE, but he has a sound that's
I don't know.
it's prestigious.
I disagree.
Do you?
I
Okay,
think he fit.
You think he
Definitely
fits?
With like a schoolboy, he definitely fits.
I
Like,
think.
I
just
feel
think
like
the way
he
he
sounds a little
sounds.
bit more alternative, like
Yeah,
closer
yeah.
to like Travis. Not how he
Yeah,
raps,
I don't
but
see it. I
kind
don't
of the
hear that at all.
sound.
All his beats are like, most of his beats are like West Coast influence. They heavy bangers. There's no alternative about it to me.
I feel like it's
how he
good.
sounds
His
like-
first,
different.
his first two his first two tapes was like, it's called Gang Activity and all that. It's like West Coast like
Yeah.
influence and all of that. I don't see.
I think-
I'm not
the
saying-
Go ahead, Bree.
alternative.
Go ahead, Bree. Go first. What you
I'm
say?
not saying like topic wise. I'm saying literally like how like orange soda and stuff. Like it's. I feel like it
It's
sounds
different.
different.
Yeah.
Than like K Dot. K Dot. Not that K Dot sounds.
I'm not saying they sound the same.
How about this, Chris? For example, like, cause
I'm saying
for me, my own music, when I was asked who I relate to, I said, only person I can relate to is Keem because Keem has his own lane. Even though it fits, he don't have to be stuck in that lane. Like, for example, like Keem has a sound that maybe TDE kind of related, but while I listen to his music, I don't be like, oh, I can attest to it immediately. If I listen to Isaiah Rashad, I'm like, TDE, cool. Schoolboy Q, I'm like, TDE, cool. I can see it fits, but Baby Keem has created his own lane within
Okay, but here's
this. It's like Texas. Like, there's 5 lanes of highway, and Keem has taken one.
But here's the question
But
I ask you.
he's
though,
different,
because
but he's
all of
still-
those artists sound very different. You only
But
say-
it makes
you
sense.
only saying they're TDE because they're mainstays now. When Isaiah first came in, there was nobody that sounded like him. He has the most alternative sound on that.
Facts, but then
So it's
he
like-
made like what's that? Has it been Sylvia Dillman? That's how long we've been
Sylvia
related.
Demo doesn't sound like anybody else's stuff.
But I can relate. If I listen to him, I'm like, okay, it makes sense because he's not only making good music, he has a lyricist to him that I can be like, okay, he can be in that Schoolboy lane, he can be in that Kendrick lane. Not saying Keem don't have that lyricism to him,
Is that
but
what
he's
you're
giving
saying?
me
He's
something
not- he's
different.
not a lyricist, is
like
that why he doesn't-
no, I'm not saying like Hooligans that just came out with.
Mhm.
Hooligans, I like that, but I would never be like, oh, I'm gonna put this in this TDE lane. I can say it's almost like a cousin. If I can have a cousin in TDE, this is what PG gives me. Because Keem has created his own, he has a different voice. He has the ability to be in the TDE lane, but if he wants to. He don't have to be there if he don't want to. Like Isaiah, I don't see him escaping that. You might think different. I don't see Isaiah, maybe because we've been waiting a long time and he hasn't given us something different. But like Schoolboy Q, I don't see him escaping that TDE. Like even SZA, I've been waiting. Even her new song hit different came out, and then the new song that she just dropped, they're hard. But I don't take them outside of TDE. But I hear Hooligans, I'm like, this is okay. All right, we can review.
My bad for interrupting.
Go ahead. My bad. I'm done too. I'm done too. What Bree was saying. Bree, I'm sorry.
Back to what I'm looking forward to. I also am looking forward to live music. I promise y'all, when I get to that first concert, I'm gonna cry. I don't care who it is. I'm not like when concerts are able to happen again. I'm not missing a concert ever again. If I gotta travel by myself, it does not matter. I'm going. Like I really miss it. Like I was looking back on my Insta on like festival pictures. I almost cried today. But yeah, live music and just like healing in this country. That's what I imagine is gonna happen.
Well, Chris, what are you expecting from I think you gonna have a very different opinion than everybody else. What do you expect from 2021 as far as music first, and then in general, and then music, let's go music first, and then in general, what you're kind of expecting.
Very similar to her. I expect a TDE takeover. I mean, Kendrick Lamar, they hinted that his album was damn near done before the pandemic hit, because I remember Top said that we don't deserve him, and then I think somebody came out and said his album was like 60% done, and that was almost like a year and a half ago, because they talked about it had like a heavy rock influence. Then Schoolboy said he was working on something else. We already know SZA's album is coming because it should be done. She said she put a bow on it. Right. Isaiah Rashad's album has been done. He's been dropping snippets for about 2 years. It's called The House is Burning. I don't know what he's waiting on. Maybe the world to open back up as well. Ab-Soul, even though I'm not a big fan as much.
He hasn't been the same since 2014. It's been a long time.
I've never been the biggest fan. Like his music is high quality. It's just I can't get into it all the time.
I feel like it can kind of be boring for some people.
He's my least favorite mainstay TDE member. So, but I just expect a takeover from them. I expect at least 3 Grammy nominated caliber albums. And then Baby Keem, I expect an album from him too. I don't agree with y'all about how y'all feel like people are stuck in that. I feel like Isaiah and SZA could easily go to Dreamville or like Spillage Village. Like I feel like a SZA with Earth Gang just fits better.
That's a good point.
Better than like most of the people on TDE.
I think it does fit, but that don't mean they're gonna give us the sound that we expect. Like I thought Earth Gang was gonna give us what we expected with them, and they didn't.
I mean, they stayed true to their sound. They just did like they have like two. To me, they have like 2 different types. They can be like hype and like intense rap, or they can do like the whole melody type Mariba type sound, and that's what they gave us. I just didn't expect it. I mean, and the world. I don't know. I'm not really sure when everything's gonna open back up. I mean, I know we have the vaccine now, and we have new, people in office, but I don't know. Like the vaccine's been here for a while, and I don't know how long it takes for them to like really get through the trials, and I don't know how extensively they went through human trials. I feel like right now it's the human trials. For the people that no, for real. I feel like that's the people that got it. You're the human trial, and that's why a lot of people are like, no, I'm gonna wait until the second round, or at least until something that I can see happens. So I don't know. Like Brianna said, I'm definitely looking forward to festivals. I want Astroworld, Days in Vegas. I gotta get back to all of them. And
are they doing Days in Vegas?
I haven't heard anything.
I mean, since everything on hold, I don't know.
But I'm also those are very like in a summer based, like fall based events, which is a good chance that happen.
In November, yeah.
Because I mean, America's behind. Like the more I look at the world view, like China's back to where they are, and the Asian countries are back to where they are.
There's
Africa's back.
Festivals right now.
Yeah, like Portugal's finna roll it out. Like this was it next month. Mm-hmm. Like so America's like behind.
We're capable, but
we're capable,
but also to touch what you said, Mary. I feel like Days of Vegas is gonna go down. Mm-hmm. I can't. I can't imagine that lineup being better than what it was. Yes.
Also, if y'all didn't know, Days in Vegas is hosted by the same people as Coachella. So
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it just like the
That's why
just
the
like
lineup
the hip
was
hop
so
field
crazy.
of people that are host Days in Vegas? Like if they,
I mean, they
Coachella's
had-
like broad, but hip hop is kind of like
It's
okay,
more like
we're gonna host a
hip
big
hop and R&B.
yeah. So like
So-
everybody we would expect to be at a festival or like a concert, we would get
Yeah,
them
like
in
the only
Days in
person
Vegas.
that wasn't at the festival that I could even think about that I like a lot was probably like Joey.
Well, we
And
were
that
waiting.
might be it.
Yeah.
Joey and SZA? Was SZA there?
No.
Still person. That's
I mean, she wasn't really.
So you're basically
touring at
saying
that
they've
point.
created a
Everybody
big
else
ass. Was it 3
It
days?
was 3 days.
3 days concert where we get everybody we can expect in
3
hip
days
hop
and-
and current
3
R&B.
days, 3 stages.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So they
that's
saying
how many people
Coachella
was.
covers enough of broad, but they don't cover what we need.
I was
and
just
they gave
saying,
us
like, they
that.
have the resources.
Yeah.
They definitely have the resources to
So-
create it, but will they
It was
be
just a
able
lot.
to?
It was
Well,
so
let me
many-
let me ask you this. I know y'all haven't been to Rolling Loud, have y'all? Have anybody been to Rolling
I've
Loud?
never
Would
been.
y'all take Days in Vegas? Well, knowing that we know Rolling, we take Days in Vegas over Rolling
I
Loud.
would take Days in Vegas over Rolling Loud. It's not even close.
I would agree with
Literally,
everybody.
it's
That
not
I've-
close.
Because I remember when y'all was looking at it last year,
It's
and I
not
looked at
close.
Days in Vegas, I was like, well, everyone, literally everyone that said Rolling Loud is going to be at Days in Vegas and more. So I just take this one.
And it's in Vegas, so it's not a bad
Yeah.
location. If they had it in Miami, it would be no question. It would become that. I think maybe the location, because I seen Rolling Loud Miami. I'm like, damn, I've never been to Miami. I'd rather go there than Las Vegas.
True,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Like-
I feel like
Yeah.
Vegas doesn't have a festival, so
Facts.
I feel like they're gonna be receptive to keeping it there.
I know they have like the EDM, but it's like far out in like the countries, like in the middle of nowhere. I wonder, is it something Forest or like Magic Forest? It's EDM festival in like the raceway in
Oh, the
between.
Where's
You
the
know what I'm talking about?
Burning
Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's like an EDM. It's electrical forest or something like
Man? I
that.
don't know what that is.
And it's like at a speedway that's in between like Vegas and maybe Utah or something. I don't know what's connected to Nevada, but it's a pure EDM. And everybody that I met that obviously is white people that they go and they do like shrooms and LSD for 3 days, and it's EDM and all they do is just
What's
feel good
EDM?
music. Like they play music we like, but it's not
Electric.
artists. It's electric. It's electric. Like I don't know, disco music maybe.
Dance
Electric
music?
disco music?
That would make sense
Dance
for
music?
EDM.
Electric dance music?
That makes sense. But like everybody that I met at Missouri State that went, it's crazy they were in my classes, like they were in my business classes. And they said they enjoyed it because even though it was DJs, it was a feel good festival. Like it was just like they're playing music that people can vibe to. Whether I know it or not, they give me music that I can still like, oh, I'm in so one time and this is it. But I'm still like, oh shit. In the middle of fucking nowhere. And like that's what I kind of get from Days in Vegas. Like Days in Vegas can give black people, not to say it's for black people, but what we expect.
It's
For 3
hip-hop and
days.
R&B.
EDM was kind of the same. All right. Chris, do you have any follow-ups for P?
No, that was it, bro.
P, what are you expecting from 2021 with the first cut?
Yeah. So
With the first sound?
in terms of music, like I really just hope we can get back to a place like where we get that good long stretch of good music like we had in like 2014. Like wherever, like
that might never come back, brother.
well, I mean, here's the thing. You know, we've been in quarantine. I feel like artists have had a good opportunity to actually have more time.
Oh, you think that's just
Oh, you think the quality is gonna improve?
they stuck in the house, so everybody coming out with
Man.
an album
I mean,
type shit.
they're not doing nothing else but playing the fucking game and twiddling their thumbs. So they could be trying to focus on ways to, you know, experiment and hopefully have a heart to heart with themselves.
Look like a lot of niggas still living, doing out in Mexico and all that. So I mean,
Well, hopefully they, you know, they going to Mexico and going to the booth in Mexico, you know. But no, I just really hope that, you know, again, the festival is like, I'm looking forward to raging. I don't know about y'all. I'm looking forward to some mosh pit activity.
Oh, you enjoyed the mosh pit?
I did.
Man, after
was
you
in
get
the
a mosh pit, you can't go back. It's hard to go back.
I really-
because
I
that
wasn't
standstill shit
necessarily
is
in the
not,
middle.
it's not teed.
I was close enough though. I was
he said I was close enough.
in the vicinity, you know.
You was in there. You was in there enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, well, go ahead. I went to American Son.
No. But no, and that's really all for music. And in terms of like the world, kind of like Bree said, like just repair. You know, hopefully we can get back on the track and, you know, eradicate
Hopefully
this
it's more
pandemic.
positive. Hopefully a more positive year in that area.
Yeah,
2020 shows that there's no guarantees.
correct.
Either way, it can be really good or it can, who knows? It can go seriously.
2019 wasn't that good either. So
But it was better in 2020.
I mean, yeah.
2019 was really our preview.
Comparison.
We didn't take 2019 serious enough of the preview it was giving us to 2020.
Facts. But no, that's really all I had. Just normalcy and progression and wealth and health and prosperity.
To all.
Hey, broad enough. We love everybody. Well, Mary, what you expecting? What are you happy about or expecting for 2021?
I feel like there are a lot of artists who did not drop like last year or the year before that, and I feel like this is their year to do that. Like P said, niggas been in the crib, we been in the home studio. Granted, maybe not everybody can pull up. They probably were still. I don't give a fuck. But, niggas was working. Like, so I feel like a lot of good music is going to come out. Drake finna drop. Cole finna drop.
Damn, Drake is finna drop next
yeah.
month at the latest.
Yeah.
Like, what's it? Lover? What?
Certified
Lover
Lover
Boy.
Boy.
If it, all right. So he says like views and
Views is
I
hard.
like views. It took me a while, but I love views.
I
If it's
love
like
views.
views, then it's going fucking nuts.
It's probably good.
Go ahead,
It's
Britt.
going
Go ahead,
nuts.
Mary. Talk about what you were talking about.
But yeah, who else? Hopefully, I do hope that Drake and Future drop by the time to be alive too. I still like that. And maybe JT, she could do a solo project. I would like that.
You think so?
I wish she would.
Do you
That would be nice.
I love JT on her own.
She
But the
probably
thing,
won't,
I like
but-
Young My. I thought about it. This is crazy. Cause I just thought about this. Me and my sister were talking about it because she don't really like the female rap scene. She's a little bit older though. I'm not trying to disrespect my sister. She's not old, but she likes rap. Like she's like, this is what I get. So for that, I like JT, but I like Young Miami before she brings like when I see her like doing her live and shit, it's fun to watch her because she's just a regular ass person. Like she doesn't seem to me that she's above us. Like how some artists give us this we above y'all type feel. Young Miami talks and she's just a regular ass person. Like it don't have to be grammatically correct. It don't have to make sense. She don't live with other people and I can relate to that. And even when she raps, she got better than when if we go back to 20, like who knows, maybe like 18 we listened to her, like the first time you heard her, she got improved. Like JT's always been a rapper of the two, but Miami ain't just stayed in this shitty ass rap vibe. She's come up. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, no,
Like when I first listened to her, it was on a QC. It was a quality control mixtape, and I was like, I like this song, but I don't like this girl.
Yeah.
But I knew it. Now I realized it was Young Miami, and then I kept listening to her. I said, oh, this is just her. This is just her lane.
Yeah.
And she's been like, even she tweets it, she's like, hey, fuck you. I don't care what you think. Like, if you don't like my music, cool. Nobody told you listen to it.
Facts.
JT, we need JT by herself. Well, too fucking bad. I'm here too. And like, she just kind of, it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird because NBA Youngboy is the same way to me. I didn't like that nigga. While I listened to him, he has his own
Yeah,
lane.
but he's gotten.
But he's got better.
He's
got way better.
Right. The level of growth and improvement that he didn't went through.
I'm not saying Young Miami has turned into a Lil Wayne.
When he first came out.
She ain't fucking Lil Wayne, nigga. She ain't Jay-Z. But Young Miami has, I enjoy this to her because she hasn't tried to adjust up, like, maybe it's like a Megan Thee Stallion, the baby, even though they had their lanes, we give them this Twitter criticism, like, you stay in the same lane, like, oh, fuck, I have to adjust. Young Miami's like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck what you think. Like, even though you hate me on it, I'm still here.
They're on completely different levels, though.
True, but I'm still saying, like, if the baby just stayed in his lane instead of trying to adjust and do like this auto-tune
pop
R&B
style.
type pop
It's
style,
It's really not that.
it's not bad, but I
went back
still
and
would like
listened
him
to
to
it a little
stay in
bit.
his
Yeah,
sound.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but if he would just sort of stayed in that lane that he was in and said, fuck what you niggas talking about, this is what I'm good at, like Megan Thee Stallion does, I just like the fact that Young Miami owns it. She's like, hey, fuck you, I'm still here.
But could the
It doesn't
baby
matter.
really do that though? Because
We don't know.
Like
We don't know.
At one point, like
That's
you know,
your
it was
nigga?
hard when he came out.
That's your favorite?
No. But I mean, I fuck with the baby. But what I'm saying is, like, I think after
I needed some
after a
shit with a
certain
pop in it.
after a while,
He
it
had
had
to
to get
grow,
repetitive.
I do like that,
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like he had to do something because it was gonna just become
And
repetitive.
bro, he was releasing so much.
That's
So
the
much,
problem.
so much.
He was
Oversaturated.
so
he
much.
was saturating his sound, so he had to like try to grow it on some different platform of a sound. Like, 'cause, bro, he released like it had to be like 4 or 5 albums,
So
including the deluxes as well. Like, it was a lot of music.
he, in like a year and a half, it was a lot.
Yeah, it was quick.
He just overloaded us with
Exactly.
artists. Like, even Megan Thee Stallion, even though she's the same, she gave us a little bit of time to
She has like 3 projects in
Man.
like the same, like in like what 2 years, and Baby got like 6.
Yeah, like the Megan Thee Stallion said, "Hey yo, I got a single for you, but in 2 months it's for the album." Instead of the baby,
Yeah.
like, here's the whole tape.
There's 2 tapes, 2 albums. Kurt, the other one.
The one for his brother, which I mean I respect it, but it wasn't that good. Like as a whole tape, it wasn't that good. I don't know if that's disrespectful to
I'm not
say.
gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
It's not. Did you enjoy it?
You're doubling
Be
down.
honest with me. That tape, that there's a, I can't remember the opening track. The opening track for his brother, maybe the second track was really good. But after that, if he would just gave us, hey, this is 2 songs for my brother right here, I really just want to. So tribute, I'm like, damn, this shit is hard. But he gave me more than what I needed. I didn't need that.
I mean, everything was fair.
Like, my bad, man. I'm not trying to. Yeah, go ahead, man.
No,
You got it.
Was it a good album? Are you saying
Good
you don't want to
is-
respond based off because it was for his brother?
No, I just don't want to say it. He's not wrong. I just didn't want to say it. But he made it sound better. I agree. You know, if it was just a couple songs, that's fine. But yeah, he did get he definitely went back and got some other ones that weren't necessary. But I wasn't gonna say it. He said it.
That's real. But yeah, I hope Rihanna drops. I mean, her
We ain't
and
never getting
ASAP.
that.
Man, we ain't never getting that
She's
shit.
not, man. She just been working on other shit.
I'm giving up after 5
I
years.
feel like
She doing
we
a
see
fucking
her true
cookbook,
passion.
bitch. I don't need to
Yeah,
know
she's-
what to
she's
cook
moved
right now.
on.
I need to hear what she's talking about in the fucking studio.
But she's
Her
moved
passion is
on.
fashion.
Bars.
That's fine.
Facts.
She has a
That's
passion
fine.
for fashion, guys.
She just dropped a new
As
Fenty
much as y'all wanna
collection. I know you've
deny
seen
it,
I did see
Miguel
it.
and his woman.
I
As much
get
as
the
y'all want
fucking
to deny
alerts.
it,
You see
Rihanna is not giving
But
us more music.
her
Her
She
and
has a passion for
ASAP
fashion.
on the boats kicking it. Get in the boat and record.
But she got a
On the
business.
boat?
She got a business
Multiple.
adventure that
I'm
she's
gonna
on.
say,
She's
listen,
on a
if you don't-
$1 billion business
If
adventure.
we don't get a project while she's with ASAP, you're never getting one again.
Then
If-
ASAP needs to drop.
No,
I
that's
feel
what I'm saying.
they
Like,
would drop.
if he can't influence her, another artist that she with to record, we're never getting another one. And I don't think
I need to hear ASAP so he can make me do the drugs so I can go to the concerts and fucking rage. That's what I need. I need
ASAP
to-
did just drop a new song. Video was real trippy. His eyes was like, he was like looking in the mirror. His eyes.
You talking about
I know
Playboy?
about that.
Was it Playboy song?
I watched Playboy. He did a
It was
in
A$AP
person.
song.
It was ASAP.
Yeah.
I watched the Playboy in person. It was like him. It was really just him and like 2 niggas that kind of just sat there, and it was so weird because now that I've ended Playboy, I've started listening to his old shit like 2017 ish, and it's not the
He didn't
same.
give us a whole lot of blue. It was a whole lot of red,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Because Whole Lot of Red was like he stepped away from. I can't remember what his album was
I'm
called.
pissing
2017.
at you.
Like, and then Die Lit is amazing. Like, it's
No,
a really
listen,
good album.
Let me clarify.
Go ahead.
A whole lot of red's not trash. It's just
It's not trash.
You know, it's far from.
I like
trash.
Vamp Anthem a lot. Like,
It's
that's one of my
far-
favorite
it's far-
songs.
it's-
Other
I
than
like
Vamp Anthem.
Metamorphosis.
Yeah, Metamorphosis is hard too.
Not great.
Vamp
It's
Anthem
really
is one of my favorite songs.
Understand
Right
when you I feel like when did Dalit come out?
18, I think.
I'm speaking.
I thought it was 2017.
I thought it was 17.
Let me see. I could tell you because I was just listening to it. Tonight.
Like, I listened to Vamp Anthem this morning because I was listening to some shit on my EP shit I'm about to put out, and
2018.
Playboy Cardi just fits. Like that Vamp Anthem was just a hit. Like, it's just the fact. I think it's the fact that we waited so long. If he would have gave us like 2 years and gave us it, it would have been different.
But that's why I asked because it feels like it's been longer than 2 years, but it hasn't. Dalit came out in 2018,
Facts.
but it feels like it's been a while. And I don't want to say he hasn't been dropping features because he did like he got features with Tyler, Solange, like,
Future.
He has features, but it feels like it felt like it was a long time to wait.
I don't think he was really dropping that many singles though. Like during the
I'm about to say,
duration,
yeah.
like
No,
it was like really like
There was no
maybe
singles.
1 or 2.
I
Yeah.
think the single was what Meh, and that's how I feel about the album.
Yeah, but that's all. But he has. But I feel like Playboy had the. So what he fucked up with was he gave us the Kid Cudi preview to the Kid Cudi song that we all with Young Nutty, and I expected that on the album. We never got it. He gave us a different Kid Cudi feature that was subpar. Like if he would have never sent out my Kid Cudi and I got that, I'll probably be like, okay, I'll
I
fuck
didn't
with
even hear
this.
that song.
You see, you ain't hear it. Like I was expecting to get that Kid Cudi and Young Nutty feature because that's what he previewed. And he's like, oh, we got this other song that Kid Cudi's not even really featured. He's kind of just like, here, give me a little bit.
So hear me out.
Take it.
Maybe he'll drop a deluxe and it'll be on there.
Fuck his deluxe because the album
Oh.
he gave us is
Yeah,
his
did.
album is not gonna compensate. His
Oh,
deluxe is
he
not
dropped-
gonna
he
compensate for the
I
album he
thought
got
he
us.
did.
He dropped the deluxe for
also,
He ain't do it yet, but he
it
should.
wasn't?
You talking about
Well,
you already talking about Uzi, but no. Let's not make it a thing where artists drop albums and then the deluxe is supposed to save it because that's what
'Cause it
niggas do
won't.
in gaming now. They unrelease an unfinished game
Right.
and they give you downloadable
Right.
content
He did
later
that.
on. Like
He
here
did
you
not.
go.
He did
Like
not.
bro, it's
Yeah.
not the same. Like,
but that's when he might though.
no, if your
Yeah.
initial shit ain't up to par, then you've already fucked up.
Facts.
Like take the L and move on because we don't want the shitty deluxe. And I'm not saying that the Whole Lot of Red deluxe is gonna be shitty. I'm just saying the album.
It wasn't.
It
what I
wasn't
expected.
my favorite. And granted, it's unfair to compare to Dalit, but I mean, we as listeners have no other choice but to compare it to what we heard previously.
Facts.
So I mean,
Well, okay, that's a good point. Well, Mary, I'm sorry. I feel like we kind of have just overstepped.
Okay.
What else? What do you have anything? What else you?
I am ready for concerts, to go to festivals. I think the first one, if they have it, is Rolling Loud in May, and I'm there.
That's real soon.
I ain't gonna
Have
cap.
they been promoting it?
I skipped my payment. I took my money into a different account. I said because I just don't feel like May's gonna be ready. I may be wrong, but I just feel like May's kind of early.
Probably right.
I feel like it's early, like
It's like
a more of an
3 months.
Astro or like a Rolling Out, maybe
I think the end of
Seven, like a Bay Area, maybe more in
September,
November.
October,
It makes
yeah,
sense,
so-
yeah. So like, I mean, I did get them. I'm not gonna get that 100 back, but that's okay because I just feel like May's very soon. Like they're not even expecting. Not saying they're right, but for vaccines to show that we've all got a vaccine, it's not till April or May. Not saying that it won't happen because the Rolling Loud is very persistent about this is what's happening. But let's get to that point, and you got a whole trip to Miami, which is good still. If you have a whole trip to Miami and Rolling Loud gets canceled, you can still go to Miami if you want to.
Yeah.
But I'd rather base
they're
my
able to move it back.
yeah.
That's
I
what they
love
can
to be
do.
like, oh, I'm going to the Bay, not only for Rolling Loud because I know it's happening, but I've made a whole trip out. I'm in Oakland, I'm in San Francisco. I've had a whole vacation.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, but
I'm cheap, bro. Fuck you because I'm in Miami. I ain't seen nobody. I went to Miami. I went to the fucking strip club. Ain't no rappers there I wanted to see. Them bitches I ain't even hitting them. I don't know them.
Oh.
Like them, they throwing the BBLs. I didn't spend a whole bunch of money on them.
I
They
have
made
gone
my-
to the
they
strip
made
club in
my-
Miami, and it was fantastic.
Was it? Did
It
you
was
hit
10
any of
out
them?
10. I mean, no.
Exactly.
But they were bad bitches, and they were doing
I didn't spend
tricks all over
200
the
on
place.
them. I ain't even clapping.
I'm just saying,
Let's just be
there's
honest.
very beautiful women in Miami.
Look,
Oh, he finna
y'all
say-
might
he
hate
finna
me.
say some
Look,
real shit.
I'm just gonna be real. Fuck what niggas talking about. For me, strip clubs is like if I go in there and I'm throwing money at some ass that I like and I'm not getting it, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and be like, I just spent $50 on this young woman,
Yeah, that's how everyone
and I
feels,
didn't
everyone's
get
gonna
it.
feel that way because
bruh. I'm a nigga that's like, if I'm not getting it,
like you think.
if I'm not getting it, what are we talking for? And if for the least amount of money.
Well, here's the thing, Mike. If you go to Miami and you dropping $50, she gonna look at you crazy.
Damn bitch, damn young women ain't doing nothing
Floyd
that I
was
can't get for free.
Floyd was there last week. He gave him $1 million. You gave him 50.
I
Get
get
out.
what. Here's the thing. He
Get
spent,
out.
He spent $50 million for something he thought he had to spend that money on when niggas that was broke got it for free.
Because Floyd got broke.
I ain't saying to Floyd I'm broke. I got it for free.
Are you saying that you got?
You know what I'm saying?
spend money.
Like what I'm saying is, I don't want to get in this conversation because it's gonna be a long-winded conversation.
Yeah,
For
you
me,
will.
make it
take a
short. I don't like going to strip clubs because it's a lot of beautiful women in there. But I feel like if I have to pay for it, and I know that at the end of the night,
What are you?
it's not something I could have got on my own personality.
That's not
I
the
don't
same.
want
But you
it.
paying.
But it's true though.
You
But
If I
paying
go
for
to a
that
strip club,
experience.
it's
You're-
true
No,
though.
but what I'm saying to you is you're putting it in a completely different
But
situation.
it's true.
They're not.
I'm there like
You're not paying for sex.
It's literally
They're not.
entertainment.
They're not like they're right.
It's entertainment. You
These ain't no
you
ugly
go to
women.
the movies.
These are
Exactly.
top 10
Watch the
women.
movie.
No, listen.
for
No, it's
entertainment.
not the same. Listen.
It's the same.
No, listen. Let me
It's
explain
the
why.
same.
Let me explain why.
No, I'm telling you, you're
Can
wrong.
I explain why?
I'm telling you, you're wrong.
But can I explain why?
Why you're wrong? Go ahead.
All right, this is why I'm wrong. So look, let's say like we go to Miami and it's beautiful women in the strip club. I'm throwing money. My
For what?
pride.
But what do
But
you? why are you
listen,
throwing- but
I'm
what-
at the strip club. You
but-
gotta let me finish, and then you come in and tell me
I'm
I'm
saying-
wrong.
I'm just asking-
I'm not saying I'm not wrong. I'm just saying
I'm
let
saying,
me
why are you
explain
throwing
why.
money though? Why are you throwing money?
Because they fine.
No.
Listen, I'm at the strip club.
Because
I know that.
if you see a woman on the street, you're not throwing her money.
But
Just 'cause
look,
it's fine.
well, I'm
why
cheap,
are you
so
throwing her money at the strip club?
I'm a cheap young man, so you're gonna have to let me explain this. And then I'm not saying I'm not wrong. I'm just saying this is why I think this. So like we go to a strip club in Miami. These are beautiful women. No, I'm not denying that. They're doing what they do. They getting money. They doing what they gotta do. For me, being a college student that has been broke on his ass, hoping that my paycheck is enough for rent, I have gotten accustomed to the point where it was just like, if my personality can't get you, then it's whatever.
Okay.
I'm not, give me 1 second. You're right. No, y'all are right. I'm not arguing with y'all at all. But I'm just saying my point. Like,
I'm gonna just let you finish.
you're right.
I'm gonna let you finish.
So like, if I go to a strip club in Miami and I'm throwing dollars on your ass and my personality never got exposed because I know my personality is good enough, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day. So I gotta spend $100 that I worked fucking 2 hours for, and you got that from me in 37 seconds.
You making $50 an hour?
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not. So now I got a whole damn day.
Damn.
All right, so let's just say it took me 5 hours to make this money, and you walked in fine as hell, and I'm been drinking a couple tequila shots, and it take but 15 seconds for you to take my whole day paycheck because you doing that thing. Even though I know this is your job and I'm having a good time, when I wake up the next morning, I'm like, damn, I ain't no different than a nigga that was there the day before that probably threw more money than me at that point because I was coming out of college. You know, we all been broke in college. We've all been broke in college. We know what it's like.
I'm broke now.
You know what I'm saying? We've been broke. Like, you know what it's like where you got to decide, okay, I might pay rent or I might wait until the niggas like, it's late and like, oh, my package is going to come in next week. I'm going to get you. We know that. Let's be real.
We gonna pay rent.
We're going to pay rent. So what I'm saying is I've gotten to the point now where the fact that I have my money and I was good enough to understand that if she don't want me besides the fact that fuck your name, but you are paying me for my job, that I can afford that, it's different. Because this is your job and this is your industry and I'm happy to support, but I'm a prideful ass nigga. Like I'm waking up in the morning like, damn, could I have gotten that without it? Well, the answer is no. So now it's like, damn, well, I should have stayed with the broke bitches at the damn college that I was with. We had fuck, I just spent $37 on you. You don't even know who I am. But I could have been at the damn party.
Wait, what?
But I didn't throw 37 $1 bills and you making my money and damn near the bitches at the damn dorm room fucking with me off my personality and I could be myself.
The problem is
It's entertaining.
You're not.
No, I'm not mad about
you said
the industry.
your shit.
No,
Shut up.
I'm not mad about
Shut
the
up.
industry though, Christopher. I'm not mad about the industry. I'm happy that they're making their money because they deserve that money.
And who is supplying them their money?
Me, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem. I'm like,
Okay,
damn.
so
When I wake up in the morning, I'm like, damn.
So you like, damn, I just
they was
paid
fine
them.
as
okay,
fuck,
no,
but I
but
gave
listen-
in to
but
the
listen-
lust
but-
of what I couldn't have.
But listen to me.
Okay,
Listen to me.
okay, I
The
understand.
problem
When
is,
is, I feel like I'm a good looking individual. When I could have kept my money and go strip and then come back to the crib, we can make that bitch KOD after the crib at fucking at Frisco Avenue.
Oh, so you were out.
You know what I'm saying? Frisco ain't goofy. You know me. We ain't gotta get too deep into it. We ain't gotta get too deep. But you know me.
You got. Listen.
You know I ain't no bitch or nothing. I ain't no weak ass
this
nigga.
may be a family friendly program. Let's keep it PG.
Yeah,
We on,
yeah,
we
yeah,
on,
yeah,
you know I ain't no bitch ass nigga. I'm not a loser ass nigga. Like if I want her, I'm
you want your people hearing
at
this?
that point, huh?
You want your people hearing this?
No, I want you specifically to understand that this is not. I'm
I
not
lived
going
with you
outlandish
for
like
multiple years.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
understand.
You understand? I'm not going outside of my zone. Like I understand
But I
what I'm
want
saying.
you to understand, and you already know you're wrong. I'm saying, but
This Dr. Phil.
But the sentiment that you're saying is just like it's like saying like I tipped her I tipped her actually at the fucking restaurant. And I come back to the crib.
She ain't bring me no fucking lemonade. Why I ain't asked for no fucking lemonade? She ain't bring me no extra shit. But her ass is fucking going crazy and I love it. But damn, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, damn.
So
I could have went for fucking Springfield
So watch this.
and be cool.
So watch this.
That's what I'm saying.
If she's shaking her ass in front of you and she bring you a
Bitch,
lemonade,
you shake ass on America's Best Dance Crew. What is you saying? So I'm calling in to America's Best Dance Crew. Like, damn, that bitch is shaking ass on America's Best Dance Crew and I want to donate $7. Fuck nah. What I'm saying is,
there's
what
no
I'm saying-
correlation between the two
Bree,
things
it
you're
is correlation.
saying.
What I'm saying
No,
is,
basically
Bree,
what you're
I
saying
am making
is-
correlation.
You already
Bree.
talked. Shut up. Let her
Man,
talk.
Bree, go
okay,
ahead.
the sentiment you're saying is like, why am I paying to pull her when my personality could pull her? You're not trying
I'm a
to
nice
pull
ass
her.
person, nigga. What
It
you
doesn't-
saying?
Personality doesn't matter. She's
What is
doing
you
her
saying?
job.
I'm saying she's doing her job.
She's
That's
doing
what I'm
her
saying.
job.
No, I agree with that. I agree with
It's
that.
not-
I agree with that. I agree with that.
So okay, what I'm saying,
I agree with that.
So you going?
If she was a prostitute, I pay for her. I make up in the morning. Be
Okay,
like,
this is a
damn, I
different
spent
job.
$20.
That's
It's a
different.
different
Fuck.
job. Your
Like dancers
personality
and
is not involved right
stripper,
now.
dancers.
No, what I'm saying, you're
and
right.
sex workers.
You guys are completely right. I'm just saying it's my own fault. The fact that I can look
just
at.
say you're cheap and call it a day.
I'm cheap, nigga. I got a fucking Grandview. They got a strip club. I'm in that bitch.
Ooh, it's called
And I-
legs.
I ain't going.
Oh, you
I ain't
wanna go?
going. Look, I ain't never been to a strip club. I ain't crap with y'all. If the bitch is the one that somebody party that was throwing the strip
What is
club,
this
I was in the back like this, like, yeah, that bitch is nice. Yeah, that bitch is nice.
No,
I ain't
you
throw-
can't stand it
I
and
ain't
not spend
gonna
no
cap.
money.
I've never
Sometimes
spent
you-
no money in a strip club. Let's just be real with y'all. If
Sometimes
I rap
you have
about
to
it,
literally spend
about young, beautiful women in a strip club, I've never been because I'm like, it's like the casino.
You
I don't like to spend my money in the casino because if I lose it, I know that I could have kept it. It was never like I had to do it.
I mean, that's
I knew that I did it. If I spend money on food, it's different because I love food and I know that I'm gonna get exactly what I'm asking for. If I go to a strip club, I'm like, damn, this is a beautiful woman, and I know I spend money because I lusted for it, but I never actually got what I was lusting
Okay,
for.
It's not
but
her
here-
job
here's
to
the
fuck
problem.
you.
Here's
No,
the-
she's right. No,
but
she's in the right.
No,
She's in the right.
I'm finna say
She's in
something
the
different.
right.
I'm finna say something different because this
All right,
is the part
Christopher,
that you're not understanding.
Tell me what it is, Chris.
Niggas like a lot of niggas do not go to the strip club because they lusting for dancers. It's just, like that's what you're
Facts.
not understanding.
No, you're right.
You
You're
don't- like,
completely
a lot
right.
of
You're
niggas don't
completely
go
right.
to like niggas don't go to strip club and throw dollars because they're lusting for this woman.
Yeah, no, you're
because she's
completely
doing
right.
a good job, and it's the place that like niggas just like to go.
No,
and
you're right.
And throw. It's like it's a part of the culture. Also,
So here's the
Go
thing.
ahead, Pete. Say what you're
Here's the
saying.
thing.
Yo,
Here's
no,
the
you're
thing.
right. I'm not arguing with you that you're
So-
wrong. I'm just saying that my point of view is that I
No, but
know that I'm
saying,
wrong.
You keep saying lusting, like you.
I know that I'm
like-
wrong, but I know that my lust is it got me in a position where I feel like
Okay,
I'm like,
why are
damn.
you lusting?
Because I like beautiful. It's a lot of beautiful black
Like,
women in the
honestly,
world.
no,
I love. They beautiful. Like I love black
That's
women.
not-
Like God
That's
damn.
not. No, that's not the conversation.
Here we go.
I didn't go to the white strip
That's
club.
not. That's not.
I got the
love
solution.
beautiful black women. God damn it.
I got the solution.
Oh my
First
god.
thing.
It's like
First
30
thing.
of them hoes in this bitch. I love all of y'all.
Mike, here's the thing.
$4 for everybody.
So you've never been.
Facts.
We're gonna go.
I've been there, but I sat in the back and ate wings.
Okay, so watch this.
Except
So,
for Atlanta, I did
when
spend
we
way-
go-
that's what it is. Atlanta, I spend way too much money. That's what it is.
Here we go. We're gonna go. We're
Niggas.
gonna get some wings. That's the food aspect.
I'm gonna get wings. You throwing money, P.
Here's
That's
the
what
thing.
you're saying,
Here's
P.
the
You
thing.
throwing
Watch this
money.
go. The bitch gonna bring me a lemonade, and I'm gonna throw money at the bitch
Why
for
she a
bringing me a
bitch?
lemonade.
Why can't she be a beautiful black woman?
I mean,
That's the difference.
You just called them hoes.
What is the
I ain't calling
conversation?
hoes.
We're like,
We might have to
It's like I hear them hoes in this bitch. I love all of y'all. Mike.
I call them beautiful black women because I respect my black women like that because they're everything. But here's the thing. I know that I'm wrong. There's no question that
So
I'm
why are you
wrong.
arguing about it?
Because I just want y'all to, I want them to know
You wanted y'all
that
to
at the end of
feel
the day, I came for the wins. I can't have a good time.
Oh, you
And
came, at the end of the day, no. At the end of the day, you came for the wings.
huh?
and a good time
You
and the experience.
You niggas ain't never been. Y'all ain't never been to
Wings?
Atlanta. Y'all niggas been. Y'all ain't never been to Atlanta.
I've been to Atlanta.
I have been to
All right,
Atlanta.
P, you may have been.
Yeah,
All right, so-
I went to Atlanta a while ago.
Fuck it. Let's
And
keep
there were
going.
strippers.
Next topic. Let's just continue on
Let's wrap it up.
because we had an extended conversation that I thought about 2021. So now that we're in 2021, as we start the new year, let's just talk about what we're listening to going into 2021. I'll start and then whoever wants to come after, let's come after.
Indeed.
Because in my opinion, I was listening to this nigga. His name is Spot 'em Got 'em. I thought that nigga was retarded. Let's just be honest. I've been drinking and like here's the thing. Cause all I saw first was pictures. I saw was pictures of him. And he's like smiling and it's just like I don't know. But I listened to this nigga. I heard the beatbox, the TikTok famous song. And I said, okay. When I listened to his album, I can't remember the name of his album. It was hard. I was like, damn, this nigga has it's like Kodak, but
Yeah,
he's
but
taking it and pulled it to his side. He definitely a Florida nigga.
Yeah.
But like listening to him, I listened to the whole album through, and I thought maybe it was one song that I made was like, I don't know. But Spot 'em Got 'em's what I listened to. I can't remember what your last album is.
Add it to the playlist right now.
No, it's on my playlist. Like Spot 'em Got 'em is hard ass nigga, bro. Like I feel like he's taking Kodak and said, yeah, I can do this and do this. So that's what I'm listening to. Besides myself with new shit, but I can't tell y'all that because it ain't come out yet. But like the shit, I ain't gonna cap. The shit that niggas is making right now compared to that shit that I put out, fuck that shit I put out. Like it's good. No, you was there.
I was there.
Compared to, and we gonna put shit out. What's today? Sunday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Damn, I need you tomorrow because this shit I'm finna record tomorrow is
What's
2 of them, and it's fucking nuts, bro. Like, no, I won't say it because she's my favorite. Skylar is my favorite in Kansas City.
I thought it was a secret.
Her name is Sky Cali, but
Okay, cool.
Skylar, Skylar's, I'm gonna tell her before this episode, but Skylar's my favorite out of Kansas City, period. Because I've known her since she did our freestyle, probably last year, probably a year ago.
Yeah.
But like, I've heard her shit, and I just feel like she has taken women and taken it to a point where it's not women, it's just rapping, period. And I fuck with her so tough. So to have her on a song we're gonna do tomorrow, which is like what's tomorrow's day? Who gives a fuck? Martin Luther King Day. I'm listening to myself because I just have it, and I'm like, damn, like, I don't mean to be cocky about it, but I just know that this is exactly what Kansas City, as far as being, Kansas City has a sound, which is fucking dope that niggas don't recognize yet. Like, Kansas City has a sound. Let's just be clear about that. I don't want to disrespect Kansas City at all. We have a sound that niggas don't recognize it. It's like Detroit. Like, Michigan has a sound that's starting to be recognized. Once Kansas City has a sound that's recognized, it's going to fucking take off. But I know that I'm outside of that. And I had Skylar get on it, and I just fuck with her so tough. So it should really be myself and Spot 'em Got 'em until you guys get it. And then if you don't fuck with it, I don't know, maybe I was too hype about it. But I know you will. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy because I think you're my favorite critique of my music, point blank. Because you're not you have, all right, this is what I don't like, this is what I think you can do better. And it's very like, I can tell it's not biased. It's like I stepped away
very objective.
and this is what it is. Even though it might not be what I'm going for, I know that I could take it. If I needed it, I had it. Like, this is what you feel. But I feel like, I ain't gonna cap, new shit is going fucking nuts. That's it.
Yeah.
It's going fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Whoever is next.
I guess I'll go next. I went back and I listened to that Jack Harlow.
Hard.
Yeah.
That nigga went crazy. I was shocked. That nigga went crazy.
That is a very good album. I was highly surprised. I've been listening to that. I've been listening to that new Jasmine Sullivan.
Yes.
And then that Jasmine Sullivan was hard.
Hard.
She don't get the recognition she deserves. No question.
Especially since it's been like 5 or 6 years since
Been for a while.
It was a really good project. So other than that, been listening to my boy Cab, and then some stuff for myself that I have releasing very soon.
And Pete, and I've got one of them singles, and you should have put that out. And I was gonna cuss at you, but I'm wait till after show. I'm gonna cuss you out after show because that shit you sent me was so hard, bro.
Right on.
No cap. All right, no cap. I don't know if you sent it to them, but that shit was hard, bro. Like I'm very bullyish to my friends that have talent, and that's all they are. And I will happily bully you until you pull it out. I bully Tamia. She finna release me. I'll bully you until you release me. I've been telling her to release that shit for months now, and she finally coming to it. Like, it's too much talent in this group specifically. That go ahead, who next? And I'm ready to tell you who next, so I can bully you too.
Next. Oh God, okay.
Let's talk about your fashion, Bree. Fuck the music. What you got going about your fashion? Fuck the music. I'm for real. What do you have coming up with your fashion lane that you have dominated?
I really don't want to speak prematurely.
Perfect.
But,
We'll take that. We'll take that.
The film for my collection will be coming out very soon.
Yes.
Yay.
And it's hard because I've seen the pictures and you did your thing and we need that ASAP.
But I won't say anything else.
But tell them it's hard because it is. That's what it is.
It's hard.
Tell them it's hard.
It's hard.
I almost jumped off this. Tell them it's hard now.
But for real, it's hard.
It's hard.
And
It's
I'm
tough.
very excited, but I can't say too much.
But you can tell them it's hard though.
It's supposed to be a surprise.
Perfect, but it's hard though, is it not? It's gonna be great.
No, it really is gonna be something it's gonna be great. The city's never seen.
For real.
Like dead ass. I say
for
that
real.
wholeheartedly.
Tell me that talent's going crazy. Beautiful.
It's new. But I've also been listening to Jasmine Sullivan's Hextail. My 2 favorite tracks on there is Price Tags with Innocent Pack and Lost One. I don't know, emotionally that really got me. I feel like she's really transparent in the song. But those 2 are my favorite off of it. I'm saying because Masterpiece. And every single day since it's been out, basically I have I've already been one since probably 2014, but as a SZA stan, I've been listening to Good Days every single day.
I'll just do it an unhealthy amount of times.
No, I
it's
at least
so
have
fire.
never heard like 10,000 plays because we know the album is coming out soon.
P.S. Did you see that post she put on her Facebook where she was doing photo dumps and she was, in her natural state. She didn't have clothing on.
Are you saying that?
I
know what you're talking about.
Bruh, you didn't see that?
No, I seen it.
Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all this, bro.
We saw.
Here's the thing about you young niggas.
Oh my goodness.
It's beautiful women in all shapes and forms, and what SZA showed me is just like, it was just amazing. Like it just fit into. It's so many beautiful just black women in the world, in all shapes and sizes, and SZA just
10 out of 6.
All right. As a young man,
Who hasn't talked about me?
As a young man of those black women, SZA, you've done everything that we could expect. Who's next? Continue. Mary, go and say what you're gonna say.
So I've been listening to Jasmine Sullivan, of course,
Fire.
great tape. Her and Ari Lennox really went nuts, and I think that's a great duo. And
I think so too.
I would love to see another project. Well, not a whole project, but another song with them together. I liked it. Mac Aries dropped the tape. He guitarist dude, super good. He sings really well. He doesn't really have any misses for me, I think. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him. Nayo dropped a song. I did like that song. And she did with some dude. I don't know who he was, but it was nice. I've been listening to Larry June's mixtape a lot, and I really like it. I'm a fan of that. Cav, of course.
Oh wow.
2-piece.
Fuck 2-piece. It's cool. Listen to it, but I promise you, fuck. What's it?
Still listen to 2-piece.
I'm about y'all niggas. I'm gonna have a EP release party, and like it's gonna be like 50 to 100 people like for the trust, and it's gonna be fucking hard. Like Chris is gonna be there, but the shit that niggas are recording, like I feel like it's just so fucking global. It's fucking nuts. Like, it's gonna be fucking nuts.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, I see this, Mary, since we're here.
Oh.
What is one artist that, if anybody that you're hoping or expecting to just take off? Because who do you expect? Like anybody that you're like kind of, this nigga could or this woman could do their thing.
Like locally?
He doesn't respect me.
It doesn't matter locally or big time.
That's what
anybody.
He doesn't respect me. That's what it is, man.
I know. I'm gonna come to you next. No, for sure, bro.
What happened? What you talking about?
Why didn't you respect you in?
You didn't let him say.
You don't respect me, bro.
Who he was
It
listening
wasn't
to?
done. I thought Mary was going to, and you was next, bro. I didn't forget you. I was just asking her because I knew.
Just tell the people you don't respect me, bro.
All right, fuck it. I'll tell them. Hey, Chris feels disrespected. That's what it is then. Fuck it. And that's what it is. I thought I was in the respectful.
Hey, cut the camera.
Did I disrespect my mama because she
Cut the camera off.
Did I disrespect my mama too? Because my
Cut the
mom, I ain't asked my mom if she went to Earth, Wind, and Fire now. I asked my Marvin Gaye, she answered Earth, Wind, and Fire now. Go ahead, Mary, then Pete, then Chris gonna tell the story.
Locally, I mean, you, obviously Skylar, I really like Kai Colors. There's a lot of actual KC artists that I like, who I would love to see. Like, I know who are already like in the steps of it, but I think it's a lot of talent. Let's see. I'm right now just really obsessed with like Key Glock, like Big 30 in that group. All of like, I think that Gucci sign. I think all them boys, all of them.
The new 1017.
Yes, I love them. And I would love to see them like really go crazy because they're really fucking good. Like that type hijab is really fucking good.
Who's?
Gucci's.
Fuck, you right. It's fire.
So
Gucci does it every time though. Like every time. God damn, the
he's
first
fucking
one.
hard. I'm reading his book right now. Hard. That nigga's he just a cold ass nigga.
My brother
Don't talk
was
about him. Yes, it's a good ass book.
Hmm.
His second one.
He did actually.
This nigga got a book?
He got two.
He has two.
He just dropped
My
one in
brother just bought the
October.
second one
Her brother has both of them.
because he
I
liked
have
the
the
first
I have
one.
the
Like
second one.
self-help,
But he's a hard
like business
self-help.
Sell 'em
He
at
a real
Target.
nigga.
I'm about to check it out.
And it's hella pictures. But this nigga hard, so
Check it out.
yeah, y'all. That's what I got. Your turn.
What, Chris?
Chris?
All right.
Your turn.
I've been listening to a fellow named Duckworth.
Yeah, we're going to legendary niggas.
Yeah.
Duckworth is a disrespected nigga. He's very legendary.
Got a nice sound. It's kind of like a neo hip hop kind of Earth Gangy, that whole kind of sound. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, there's a whole like lane of them niggas like Smino, Sabas, all of that.
Facts.
Yeah. I've been listening to Griselda, like the members of Griselda just going back and forth. So like West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher. Benny's my favorite.
Benny's a trash in
Yeah.
the state too.
Yeah, Benny's my favorite.
When they back.
And then I went back for all you guys that don't know, we haven't talked about it, but MF Doom passed away. So
Yeah. Wow, we did not. Wow, that's my bad.
I went
You're
back
right.
and listened to like a lot of his stuff. I heard it before. I'm not the biggest fan of his music, but I just went back because he's influenced like a lot of people, especially like the alternative rappers in a way, like the Tylers, the Earls, like all of Odd Future and like Danny Browns and all of them. He's like influencing a lot of
Tyler
them.
Earls
He's
are
like,
heavy on that list.
yeah,
Like,
and
they
he's
love
like
him.
he was just like a staple in like the rap. Just like I don't want to, just like the entire genre of rap. Like you can't tell the story of hip hop fully in my mind without talking about MF Doom because of what he represented to that alternative side of rap.
Yeah.
But
That's a
yeah,
fact,
just
Jack.
rest in peace to MF Doom. And yeah, I've been listening mainly the first two, but I listened to him. Went back through his work. Yeah, that's about it.
Damn, I'm glad you said motherfucker Doom, like MF Doom for real.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that we didn't mention that, bro. Because that was huge for somebody to be, especially for him to have been dead a couple months before.
Yeah.
Like he had been dead for a
Yeah.
couple months.
He died in like he passed away in like October.
But to be honest, if I had a family
just
in
found
a
out about
spotlight
it.
like that, it's not bad to go like that. Like for them to be able to have the respect enough to be like, when they announce it, it ain't new to us.
Yeah.
It's new to y'all, but it ain't new to us. So I think that just going forward, I think 2021, we just expecting a lot. We just seem to be more optimistic about where we're going. Because 2020 very much showed us that we aren't in the position that we think we may be in. Just in general, whether it's music or life in general, that it can go the complete opposite way from what we expect. So I think as far as all the vibes goes, as a group and individually, we're going to be optimistic and be positive about the year and try to be consistent about that. I know we haven't been as consistent as we have normally been. And I mean, I'll take foremost blame on that as far as just keeping it where it should be. But this year, we're gonna do that for sure. And I'm happy about that. So anybody else have anything they want to say before I give the closing remarks?
I would like to say,
yes,
to all the beautiful Black people out there,
facts.
This is our year.
Facts.
And we taking over.
Right.
Just know. No, but for real, I really do think like us as Black people, we taking over this year.
Facts.
I swear to God.
Reparations.
Literally, in all aspects, all avenues, we taking over.
Yeah.
It's going crazy.
Well, with that being said, I just want to say I'm excited about 2021 for all the vibes and us individually. I think we have a group of 6 people that don't depend on all the vibes, that just have talents that haven't been brought to all the vibes. And I'm excited for us, excited for y'all to listen and just hoping it goes good. So with that being said, at the end of the show, let's just go around for what we've been listening to. For me, it's very simple. I've been listening to Spot 'em, Got 'em a lot, and I've been listening to Lil Tecca a lot. I know
If you don't close this show, we already went through what we was listening to.
Oh, yeah, I did? Oh,
Yes.
I bet. Well, that being said, thank you. This is all the vibes. This is 2021. Go Chiefs. AFC Championship next week, bitch.
All right.
That's it. Turn off.
I'm real mad.
I didn't know.